Hello, this is Lefty of the 7-Day Mental Diet blog, and today we're going to season tomatoes to dehydrate. I just slice them up. I do about 1/4-inch slices. After you have it sliced, just get the seeds out. Throw it into my marinating bowl. I get rid of the seeds. It's not necessary. But just extra time to have to dehydrate all the extra water, all liquid that's around the seeds. So it speeds up the drying time, which is always a factor. After that's done, and I have to core out the part where it's connected to the plant. When it gets towards the center, I just slice right around where that extra meat is, where the seeds are connected, and that speeds that up. At the end there, you just squeeze out whatever comes out. You know, it's not your preference about how that is. If there's a seed or two, I'm not really particularly worried about it. These tomatoes are pretty meaty, so there isn't a lot of seeds, so they're pretty easy to clean. But I just cut along there, and the seeds come right out. Really easy to clean. Just cut that part off right there where it's connected. And right there where it connects to the stem, just cut that part out. The juicier the tomato, the harder it is, a little bit more time it takes to clean there, but that's the basic gist. Okay, so I have this tomatoes sliced up and cleaned, ready to go, and we're seasoning them with extra virgin olive oil, and I have infused olive oil, and it's infused with garlic. So if you just have regular olive oil, you'll need to add fresh garlic. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm not the best at measuring stuff. I just pretty much guess. I put a coating on there and then just toss them. And give them another toss. Get them coated. And the other spices we need to put on that it calls for is crushed black pepper, ½ teaspoon. Calls for tablespoon parsley flakes. And it calls for 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. It calls for I use this is about 4 tomatoes. So that's the seasoning part, and you just mix this, just keep mixing it up till the olive oil covers everything and the seasoning covers everything. And we will be back later. So I mixed these up fairly well, left them marinate, and now I just got the tray from the dehydrator and just need to place everything on there. Most of the things I've read, it says don't let the thing touch so the air flows around things a little better. I haven't really found any significant difference at all in if they're touching or the dehydrator works pretty good, you know, and you just pay a little bit of attention to it, but you don't need to get excited about it if stuff touches or anything. You know, use a little common sense. So there it is. We got them tomatoes. After this, you just stick it in the dehydrator and give it the time that it needs. And we'll be back after it's dehydrated. Alright, so we're back and the tomatoes are dehydrated. I store them in a mason jar. And you just need to take them off the rack and these I've been tasting them as they've been dehydrated, and they're great. It's going to be hard to just dehydrate a tomato anymore without seasoning it. You can use these on sandwiches. Just throw them into your salad. Anywhere you'd use a tomato, you know, you can just, the convenience of it is great. You just open up the jar, take out what you need. You don't have to make sure you got a fresh tomato for your recipe. You know, it's always on your shelf. I will list the ingredients and enjoy.